Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hey, I just wanted to talk to everybody and let everybody know some updated changes with the YouTube channel. So first and foremost, I will not be making any more video console music, any content for it at all. I have quit video console, and the reason for me quitting is because the majority of the time I have spent there has been the same thing on repeat. Now, I'm not talking like missing content or anything of the sort like that. I'm talking mostly in regards to every time a quote-unquote mega alliance gets defeated, the same mega alliance will come back, okay? And it gets really repetitive because we've done it over and over and over again, non-stop, okay? Elite and Blood, TSBA, Arsha and Smokes, huge alliance. It's just getting old, man. And it's not anything against the game. Right? I've spent a very long time playing Black Desert, and I really enjoyed the game thoroughly, all the way through. But this has been leading for a while of me just being very tired with it, and I just don't want to deal with it anymore. It takes up a lot of your personal time and effort just to continue to maintain everything with the game, and it's a constant slot machine, if you will. You know what I mean? You don't get out what you put into it, and the truth is, I'm kind of tired of it as a whole. I've met a lot of amazing people on the game, first and foremost, and I honestly believe Black Desert is one of the best challenges for you to do as a gamer, because not only do you have to deal with the alliance wars, you know, the drama that comes with that, but it takes a very resilient person to continue to do it. A ton of people has already left the game, and I don't foresee them coming back. You get used to fighting the same people, because the people that stay, the ones that are truly committed to whatever cause they're fighting for, they will stay. They will stay for a very long time, but even those people, they leave. They do leave. Whenever something happens that becomes so negative with the game, even whenever the creators try, Pearl Abyss tries to do anything, it always backfires, and I can't imagine what it's like being in their development room and dealing with like pissed off people, because they are mad. They are entirely mad, and I don't know. They're rightfully mad. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that PA hasn't done wrong, but they don't do very well at listening to what people are saying. The game's really gone downhill, especially since they removed the ability to open deck. There's just no consequences to people doing like dumb stuff anymore. You can go and you can grief a grind zone and just absolutely karma bomb somebody and not have to worry one bit about receiving a deck from it, because you don't have to accept it. You know what I mean? You don't have to. The harsh reality of it is BDO is becoming a PvE simulator, and what I mean by that is you can accomplish the same thing by playing Farming Simulator or some game that makes you like passively do stuff. You know, it's just not fun anymore. It's not. You find it enjoyable. I mean, I don't know how you can. It's gotten so stale. Especially for me, because it's the same stuff over and over again, and I tried to make a change for a while. I joined the best guild in the game. I joined Elite, and I tried to do some fun there, try to make the game enjoyable for me, give myself some sort of a challenge, so I could continue to play. But honestly, it just made things more stale. It turns out whenever nobody wants to fight you, it gets kind of boring. Now, granted, the Smoke and Arsha Alliance did push Calpheon and take Calpheon from Elite, and they did it with an excessive amount of guilds and a lot of numbers, and honestly, it was really fun. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed being on the receiving end of the Zerg. It was a different experience, especially fighting against people that I've fought alongside of for years. For years, man. I've been playing Black Desert since beta on console, when it first initially started coming out. I've been playing it, and I got really addicted to the game. I really enjoyed it. I loved all the experiences and memories I've made. I have met some wonderful people on there that I am still friends with to this day, and I will never stop being friends with them. Most of them don't even play anymore. And you have to ask yourself, is it time for me to step aside and let somebody else fight these fights? You know, let them experience what I experienced? And the answer is yes. The answer is yes. I sound like an old man talking about past accomplishments, but I'm gonna miss it, I think, for a little while. But I want to play other games, man. I want to start playing Terraria. I want to play more Minecraft. I want to build the YouTube channel with everybody we already have. I want to do a lot of fun things, but BDO is just taking up way too much time, especially just trying to keep up with everybody. It's just it gets a little overwhelming, man. Now, I made a lot of enemies on Black Desert, and I made a lot of friends. You know, it goes one way or the other. But what I do not regret is everything that I've done, because I would do it again. I would definitely do it again. Some of the best memories I made were in Sacrament with my friend Doinks. He's no longer with us. He passed away tragically in a house fire, but some of the funniest memories I made were fighting alongside him in Sacrament. It was really cool, right? It was one of my first quote-unquote siege guilds, even though if you asked Doinks, he would tell you that Sacrament was never a siege guild. But honestly, it was one of my favorite memories, watching that guild go from losing to a strong guild like Nameless to being able to stalemate with them. And I was content on staying there and building up with them until, you know, what happened. But after that, I was kind of lost in the game a little bit. I didn't know which direction to go, which way to take. I didn't know up or down. So I did the only thing I could think of. I joined another guild. The guild was Panic. Funny enough, the GM and the past GM of Panic were the ones that did my trial, and I'll never forget when Zen showed up to fight me for the trial. I knew I was probably going to lose, but I just told him 2v1, and he thought that was one of the funniest things in the world for a trial, man. Like, he was all for it. And I didn't get to 2v1 him, but I lost against Zen. I killed Josh a few times. It was quite fun. It was a fun experience altogether, but I stayed in that guild for 3 years. Three years, and I had a lot of fun in there. I'll always cherish those memories for as long as I live, and all the memories I made on BDO as well. It was truly a very remarkable, very fun time, and I'll never forget them. But with that being said, that's it for Valenzo. I should mention that I'm not going to stop making content or like doing some YouTube videos here and there. I might be done with the music, because most of that was just for fun anyway. But that's it for now, guys.